I came back on my project of building the 4.6 mile road so I can have access to the ranch. And on Thursday, drove the Pioneer about 3 miles from my truck with all my gear to get loaded up at my property and then start to drive back and do chainsaw work. But 3 miles up, the Pioneer just stopped working. It runs, but there's just no power. You know, it's like the transmission, drive shaft, something. And I thought, well, maybe it's low on oil because the transmission and the engine share oil. And so I hiked 3 miles back to the truck, drove into the nearest town, which is 45 minutes away, bought oil, drove all the way back, hiked the 3 miles back, put oil in. It was a little low, but nothing. It even sounds worse, actually, with oil in it. So I set up camp here. That was all Thursday. Then Friday, I carried my chainsaw, a bunch of gear, and hiked and walked the 3 miles to do cutting up limbs so I could get access for the truck then to get up here. And luckily, Friday evening, I did get the truck up here. Now it's Saturday, and I'm going to winch it the rest of the way up the hill using the truck as the anchor, and then somehow rig something up to then winch up to the trailer. My big concern is I don't want to burn out the winch because the winch is the only way that I'm going to get it onto the trailer. Technically, I could pull it with the truck, but I'm worried about steering and all that for the side-by-side. So I just want to go slow and not burn out the winch. Let me check this winch. Yeah, that is really hot, so I'm gonna let that cool down. But I am almost, well, I'm practically there to the trailer actually. But I gotta figure out a little angle thing so I can then get it in the right direction to get onto the trailer. Just sitting at camp now and then noticed a new fire just popped up. That's not good because nobody can be burning out here, so hopefully that gets under control. Oh my God, the winch came off the spool, but I had the parking brake set. Yeah, the parking brake was set. It crashed down here, not that bad, but I gotta figure out how to get this on. I can't get the cable attached to the drum of the winch because there's a hole there, but there's the Allen screw or something is missing because I can't tighten anything. So played around with it for a while and I have a zip tie in there and we'll see if it holds. I just need to get it to tighten and then I think it can stay. Oh man, I think that worked. I don't know, I seem to be doing everything right, but also wrong at the same time. I should have had the wheels chalked of the Pioneer because I should not be trusting a parking brake on that steep hill. Thankfully, this Juniper stopped it from rolling further, but it's pretty much back to my starting point. I think zip tie for the win because that is wrapped around tight, so that's not going to be going anywhere. And I don't trust anything that I'm doing here, so I just can't keep winching this up. So I moved the truck all the way down to the side here, and this is going to be my final winch, hopefully. Got some gear there, and we'll see what happens. Thank God that worked. This is pulled up enough. It is on here. That held up. No damage back here. A little damage to the juniper, but thank you for stopping the Pioneer. So tomorrow I will pack up, drive out of here. I'm still nervous about driving out because even though the road's okay enough for my truck, trailering this, there's some off-camber roads that are on a hill, and I'm worried about the trailer sliding around. But fingers crossed, and the main thing is this is on. The last couple of days I kept hearing this little pitter-patter, and I thought it was the wind, but now I see that it's this little lizard that's been living underneath my tent. I had planned to cook my hot dogs at my ranch because I have a little fire pit there and I could have a tiny fire, but since I'm on BLM land, obviously fire restrictions because it's this time of year. But nobody said that I couldn't find a lava rock with the air bubble indentation and burn some isopropyl alcohol. And I gotta tell you, these are starting to sizzle. Okay, so my dogs are sizzling and cooked perfectly. I hope this is me signing off and there isn't another adventure on Sunday when I go home. So thank you for watching.